Hello, welcome back. Glad you can come and join me for a little bit. Now, now of an update, but my last video that I put up was about me trying out to go out fishing where there was a situation that I was having a hard time, and it was more like an update. Well, this one is going to tell you what I got and a little some tips and hints kind of thing or anything that you need. So, now we got ice out. I thought we'd go and show you my setup, what I got, and then if you know what tip ups are, you get that. Excuse me. And I'm sorry if there's feedback and there's sounds and stuff that you can hear from the distance, but if you can see, I got a brand new fishing rod, ice fishing rod. Now this is made by 13 Fishing. It's a very good rod. Nice backbone to it. But what's important to me is not too much of a hard tip, but a nice soft tip. Now I have a rod that it's really cheap rod, but this is like $50-$40. You can get it as a combo. But the other rod was super sensitive, where you put a hook on there and a wax worm, it'll be like really easy. And if those little panfish that you catch just felt like huge kind of feeling, but it was also kind of fun. But I want this because I wanted something that I could use jigs or a little mini spoon to put on to go after perch, crappie, even walleye or something. So I found this at Dick's Sporting Goods. Um, and I thought, let's go there and get something for fishing. So I got this, and what I got is a Kirby fishing tackle mini mite. It's good for crappie, bluegill, and perch trout, but it's mostly with the I don't know how heavy this is, but it's trying to think it's one 32-ounce jig head on there, so it's this nice jig head. But if you can see that, that's what I'm using. It's a little mini mite. You might see these around. I never use anything, but it's like the second best thing is something like imitating a bait fish, but it's a nice chartreuse color, the nice jig head like that. Focus on. Okay, there you go. But no, well, what I was looking for is a nice rod and reel combo. 13 Fish had another rod that was $20, but they had no reels. And I saw another combo was really nice. The reel was super smooth, but it was like $80 or something. I think it was 60 bucks. But I'm like, I'm not spending that much. So I got this for like 40. I think it was either between 40 or 20 bucks. It was something like not outrageous, but it was like a cheap kind of inexpensive combo you can get for ice fishing. I know ice fishing you can go crazy. You can buy different kinds of tip ups, different kinds of rod and reel. You can get a heavy action, you get a moderate action, medium action. Well, I'll say that the one I have that is that I have before this one was like a your ultralight for ice fishing. Well, this is like a medium light rod. So it's got a nice band. So when I pull down this, the tip goes really nice. It's a nice neon chartreuse kind of yellowish tip. Well, the tip is not bad. It's actually one of those things where you don't need to put one of those sensitive springs on at the end. Only thing you need to do that for if you're fishing for small fish and biting really soft. With this thing is it's neon yellow and just like the jig here, and you can see the line, and that's what counts. So I like something when I'm either holding it like this or holding it like this, but also having that bend down just easy. If you can see that motion, I'm moving a little closer, but if you can see that, well, then it's got a nice soft tip, and then when the fish takes it, you lift up on it, and it should hold it, and that backbone starts right about here. That backbone starts right here. So if a big fish comes, takes it like a trout or a walleye, comes, you can hear the drag, comes, takes that. Well, I'm gonna hold this, comes and takes that, and it really goes down. You got that backbone right here. It comes in right here on the second guide, kind of starts, and then it comes down on the fourth guide, and it's right in there. This is the backbone. This is the main support of a rod. It's the backbone of any rod. I don't care if it's ice fishing. I don't care if it's bigger fishing like saltwater fishing or freshwater fishing. I don't care if it's fishing with a stick. It's the backbone of the rod. It's the main point of the rod where you hold the rod and you get the absolute most strength of the bit. And then the sensitive part where you can feel the bite as it comes to the lure was the tip. The action of the tip also can help predict and help the movement of the bait. So you got the sensitive tip that's not too stiff, and you can feel every movement. So you can feel the jig moving slightly, it can help you. But we got the really soft tip that absolutely when you go down and you get a little bit of weed, and there's all the time it's like bending like that, and it's not changing, and you think you got a fish on one tip that absolutely straight, so you go down, you get a little weight on it. That's what you want to do. You want to see a little bit of movements like that. Come a little closer. You can only see a little bit of movements like that. That means either you get these nibbles or weeds, but you want a little stiffness where you go up on this rod and you get a little bite, and fish grabs it like that, and then you set the hook lightly, and you get that little bit of a bang going, and that rod, even when you pull up on it a little bit, that you feel that little bit of pressure from the jig. If you hold the jig and you lift up on it, you should feel a constant steady pressure. And even with ice fishing, and that hook, it's got on my thumb, but that hook just stayed on. I mean, the slight amount of pressure, let's just stay on. So, and it's not the sharpest hook. You don't want it to be the sharpest hook. You want a good hook that will hook the fish, but you don't want to have it too sharp where every time you snag or unhook the fish, there's going to go into your fabric of your glove, and it's going to get tangled on there all the time, and you can't get it out. You want the hook to be sharp enough where you're not going to hook yourself, but then it'll be sharp enough where you get the fish, and the fish will only be noticed, but it'll go down, and it'll just hold on to it. But the hook, it's not super sharp, but sharp enough for ice fishing where you can catch fish. Now, this reel is a 5 to 2 to 1 gear ratio reel. It can hold 3 pound, 4 pound, 6 pound test line. What I went for with jig fishing is 6 pound test line. If we went with 4 pound test line, it'd be fine, but anything lighter than 6 pound, I'll recommend for jig fishing. I'll recommend something like, if you're going any lighter, I'll recommend just putting a grub on. But if you're going with a 4 pound test line, I think you'll be fine. But with 6 pounds, you're either going to be using, if you're going to be using like mini spoons or jigs and stuff, then 6 pound test line is where you want to be. I think you can put 10 pound test line on an ice fishing rod, but 6 pound test line is like ice fishing, for jig line. To me, it's whatever line you can buy. I mean, you can buy cheap line for ice fishing, but if you can get quality good ice fishing line, that's good for you. But if you can't really, it's like you got a budget for ice fishing reel combo, fishing rod and reel, you can go with the cheapest line there is, and you still catch fish with it. It may not be the best thing to keep on there, but it's like go with the line that's affordable with you. Don't ever stop fishing. Keep on fishing, but never try. If you haven't tried anything new, this is new to me. These little mini mics, they come in these little tubes, which keep the tubes. If you get these, the mini mics, see on the camera, the mini mics, 5-pack, green and clear chartreuse color, the 132 ounce, and they're no, they're made in the USA. So, and they're actually made in Illinois. So, shout out to the company. I haven't tried this, but nice, feels nice and good in quality lure for ice fishing, and I assume that these work. So thank you for staying to this video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, comment below, and share the video. Come join the family. Come join the party. Don't be afraid to comment below saying that where you got this at the price. But I mean, every time I gotta tell you, every time you put your hand across this rod, you bend it down, you can feel that in the handle of the or the butt of the rod. So if you have your hand here, you can feel the pressure. It's not super sensitive, but it's sturdy, strong enough that if you do get, say, a muskie by accident, you should be able to slowly bring it up. But it's good for walleye and trout. But thank you, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace out. And